Tirelessly on your plan to let the world know what you don't care for, and only assholes would dare disagree. One day you gave my content a click, decided you hated me, jumped on my dick, and now you ride me like a roller coaster. Please stop bullying me, I'm too fragile to read these mean things. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. Yeah. Thanks for pointing out that I gained some weight. I hate to disappoint you, but I already lie awake at night and wonder why I suck in life. I swear I'm fine, I'm dead inside. Call me shit, but nothing compares to the voice in my head that has always lived there. Get in line, you fool, it's nothing new. I'm just a tool like you that hates me too. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. You fucked me up, you fucked me up, you fucked me up beyond repair, and I will never be the same again. Yeah. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But you've been living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Poco no mirai wa.
Good afternoon. Not morning, which is normally when I do this type of stuff, but I didn't make it this morning because I've had this little problem with a slight little addiction called Baldur's Gate 3. I spent all weekend playing Baldur's Gate, and I lost a lot of sleep, and so I slept in this morning, and I didn't do a stream this morning, but I'm doing one this afternoon. And instead of coffee, I've got a little bit of G Fuel here. All right. The Merc is here. Oh, well, I don't know who the Merc is, but anyway, look. So we're going to just get right into this. I'm not going to bore you with it on a nonsense and drivel and just rant and raving that I normally do. So let's just get right into it. I do have some bad news right off the bat. Wrestling legend, Sid Vicious, formerly Sid Eudy has passed away, and WWE was announced that today. So anyway, funny little story. This is really weird. Like earlier today, and I was kind of chilling, hanging out with a few friends, and we were reminiscing about wrestling, and I was telling them the very first wrestling match that I ever went and attended. I was probably about 16, 17 years old, something like that. Mid-South Wrestling came to Conway, Arkansas, which is a town not too far away from where I live, whatever. Anyway, and they came on, and there was a college campus there. They came on the campus, whatever. And one of the other wrestlers I got to see was Coco Beware. But in the main event for the event that evening, it had Jake the Snake Roberts and a wrestler who wore a Jason hockey mask and everything, and was going under the name of Humongous, was actually Sid Vicious. So the very first wrestling match I ever attended, I got to see Jake the Snake Roberts and Sid Vicious wrestle. That would have probably been in early 80s. I'm going to say probably about 83, 84, somewhere in there. So anyway, yeah, wrestling, not wrestle, wrestling. RASSLING, wrestling. Get it right, Seth. But anyway, rest in peace, sir. Much prayers and sympathy to your family. But that's not really why we're here today. We're going to talk about a creator by the name of, once again, Jeremy Hales. Why are we talking about this? Well, there's been some developments in this story. I originally covered Jeremy Hale a little over a year ago. I did a video. He had filed a DMCA against Super Dave, Milltown's Best. And even though Dave and I don't really know where we were actually at, in our arc at this point in time. I don't know if we were friendly, we were frenemies, I don't really know where. It doesn't matter. The point of it is that he filed a DMCA for fair use on a video that Super Dave did. He went on to subsequently file, I think, about 5 or 6 DMCAs on this channel during that time frame. It got so bad, and it so destroyed Dave's channel as far as in the algorithm, YouTube feeds, everything, that Dave had to actually go create a separate channel to start doing things on, because it just basically destroyed his original channel. And which, was horrible. I mean, he was, Dave is a small creator such as myself. I think Dave's actually got more subs than me now, honestly. And which is good for him, right? Because he's, I think he kind of likes doing this and a little bit more of a need for the revenue stream stuff that comes in from this. And so, I'm glad to see that he's doing well, and he's getting, he's got memberships and so forth. He's part of the YouTube partner program and everything. But anyway, he received this strike. And so I was covering it, and I discussed, Jeremy Hales a little bit, showed one of his videos, and he actually wound up, filing a DMCA against me as well. I reached out as what is prescribed by YouTube's, recommendation when you get one of the things. I reached out to Jeremy, and I tried to establish some sort of communications. I sent emails. He has a Twitter account. I tried to establish communications via Twitter. Every way possible, I tried to establish communications, and he just blocked me on Twitter. I never got a response from email. And so I just ended up filing a counter notification. The window of time passed, and the video was released and restored. And this is the video here that we're looking at, is actually this video here. That was the one that DMCA was. And the funny thing about this is, on this video, is I haven't really talked about this cat in like a year, right? Because he is very litigious. He has lawsuits going on in Ohio. He has lawsuits going on in Florida. He loves going to court, evidently, and spending money on lawyers. And so I was just like, I'm just whatever. I'm moving on with this thing, whatever. But even now, like if I go into the back end, I show you like, for the last 28 days, right, is the normal window of time YouTube shows. It'll show that this video right here is in the top 5 videos for views in the last 28 days. Now stop and think about that. This video was a year old, and there's still people coming and watching this video. Now that's good for me because it's monetized, and I'm getting, I guess, a few pennies here and there off of it. But it just goes to show, like, there's this huge base of people out there. There are people who like Jeremy, and they're ardent defenders of his, and Jeremy does no wrong, right? And then on the other side, there's people who think that he is literally the Antichrist, that he is horrible. He's just a vile person. There are no middle ground from what I can see. There's literally either you like the man or you dislike the man. I really don't have any feelings as far as dislike or whatever. I just think what he's doing is horrific. He's using YouTube's built-in content copyright, filing program that you have access to when you're a YouTube partner, to file DMC or file these takedowns against creators just by simply mentioning his name, right? There's been situations where people simply mentioned his name, showed zero of his footage, right? Even in the context of fair use. And he struck their videos. I'm not joking. This is how fanatic this cat is. The next time that I talked about him was on a stream that I did that was concerning actually Andy Signor. Why Andy Signor? Well, Andy Signor had teamed up with the DUI lawyer, and they were doing and promoting Jeremy as like this victim of this horrific thing that was going on to him, because he may or may not have had a judge that is overseeing one of his cases in Florida. The judge may have been a little out of pocket. I really don't know. I don't know the law. I'm not a lawyer, right? But the lawyer or the judge was really kind of giving it to Jeremy and his attorney. Well, one of the things that Jeremy did was the lawyer got footage from the trials that was going on, the hearings and stuff that was going on, and he didn't go through proper channels. There's proper channels you have to go and request the video, and it's redacted of any personal information. And the lawyer didn't do that. He just gave him the raw footage, and Jeremy put that up on his YouTube channel, and his lawyer actually wound up in quite a bit of trouble. And the judge that was just one of the things that the judge was very outraged about in the situation. But anyway, I took exception because I was like, maybe I took it from the standpoint that maybe Andy and the DUI lawyer didn't understand what Jeremy was doing to creators out here as far as filing these false DMCAs. And so I tried to point that out, and Andy's stance was what was happening to Jeremy was far worse than anything that the content creators could be facing by possible DMCAs from Jeremy. Well, that's not true. The reason why it's not true is people were under the gun of actually potentially losing their YouTube channels because of the strikes that Jeremy was filing. So I felt like that was a lot more danger because he's malicious and he doesn't understand fair use. He's fine with going out and filming people, right? And using their, you know, I guess, yeah, it's in a public setting. So you're not really entitled to any type of privacy. But anyway, it's just like your video footage is public, and as long as it's used within the fair use, but he doesn't feel that way. Like, for example, even though I'm not planning on using any of his footage today, right? But because I used his face in the thumbnail, I fully expect to probably receive a DMCA strike for this. I've already resolved myself that that's what's going to probably happen, even though I'm not going to use any footage whatsoever. He can file the DMCA. I'll file a counter notice. If he wants to proceed forward through with court systems, we can go. I don't care. I'm old. I have nothing. I've got a lot of time on my hands. You want to dance? Let's dance. It's just that simple. So anyway, that was the second time. And this here was, what was this? This was like 5 months ago. But again, this wasn't really about Jeremy per se. This was more about the fact that Andy Signor and the DUI lawyer were platforming him with all the horrible things that he was doing to small creators. That was my issue with it, right? I was like, hey, what's going on with him over here may be a very bad thing. I don't know, again, because I'm not a scholar of law, so I don't know exactly if what the judge was doing was good or bad. I don't know if he was out of pocket. I don't know if he was violating, laws or anything of that nature. I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. But I know what he's doing to people like Super Dave and what he did to me, and there's been a few other people. Most recently, funny enough, right? Slug. And everybody knows that's a regular on this channel knows how I feel about Slug, right? But even Slug is being false as strikes against him as well. And I am not a fan of Slug at all. But anyway, so what else? So anyway, who's Milltown? Well, Milltown, like I say, he's at one point, he's almost at 1.5 thousand subscribers. So like I said, he's actually surpassed me in size, and good for him. I'm happy for him. He's covering topics and stuff that people really want to be engaged in, whatever. But when I saw that, or I seen this tweet that David put out, now this is 8 strikes that Jeremy has filed on his channel. And this is kind of sad because, like I said, Dave's channel, he's back on his original channel where he's making content and stuff. And his channel started growing. It was getting pushed back in the algorithms, and it was growing, and he's getting views, and he was really doing well. And then this stuff started happening again. I did watch Dave's stream this morning. He did talk about this most recent strike here. He is planning on filing a counter notice, which I'm pleased to hear of that. I do believe 1% needs to file a counter notice and kind of put the ball back into Jeremy's court and see if he's going to pick up the ball and do something with it or just let it die. I really believe that Jeremy just does this more to be a pain. I think he also understands and knows that when you file a DMCA against a channel, it does stifle its growth. It knocks it out of the algorithm as far as being fed, which is horrible for Dave because, like I say, his channel was growing, and I hate that for him. But my channel growing and me, I'm not really too concerned about this. This is just a hobby for me. This is just some things that I do to occupy my time and have a little fun with it. But anyway, but like I said, you can see here, I told Dave, I said, file a counter. If you haven't done it, file it. Dave did talk on stream this morning how he was supposed to be meeting with an attorney today about this, which I hate that Dave is having to actually procure, representation for potential. But this is not the first time. Jeremy has actually, in one of his videos, he actually named Dave by, flat out named as far as a lawsuit. So he's really, anyway, he's got a laundry list of people that he says he's going after. Like you said, you can see here, Slug has put out several videos here from a stream that he did. He's clipped out. You can tell here. And I'll be honest with you. Now, like I said, I'm not an angry Slug fan, right? Or now he called himself Slug Entertainment, whatever. I'm not a Slug fan. I'm not. But I personally cannot think of a better person to get sideways with Jeremy than Slug. Why? Well, Slug is, if nothing else, he is tenacious. And when you engage with Slug, you've lost the battle in a lot of ways, because he just won't quit. Like I say, the tenaciousness of him. So like I said, I personally can't think of a better person to engage and go battle than Slug. I wish them both a long life and time together. I hope that they go back and forth. I hope Slug milks Jeremy for all he can. And I'm like, more power to you, Slug. Go get him, buddy. So anyway, I came across this video not too long ago. And this is from a guy by the name of Storage Legends. I don't know. I don't know enough about a lot of these characters. They're in this story. Other than I know that this guy here, he buys abandoned storage buildings, right? Storage lockers, I guess would be a better way to put it. Kind of like that TV series that used to be on Storage Wars or whatever it was, where they bid on the storage lockers. And anyways, so that's what this guy does. And he YouTube video, or he videos it and puts it up on his YouTube and so forth and what have you. And that's what Jeremy and his partner George, which I think is now his wife. I'm not for sure about that deal, but anyway, that's what they did. As they go and they would bid on these abandoned storage lockers, and that's where they started that's what their business was. That's where they originally got, and they were recording it and putting up the videos and things like that, just like this guy here, right? They're not married. Okay. That's fine. They're not married. Whatever. I don't think that's really consequential or not, but I'd seen a video on Jeremy's, something about a wedding, and they had their pictures in it. So I guess it's just clickbait or whatever, but that's fine. That's fine. It's no big deal. But this young man here, had went to the storage auction. And then this happens.
Everything happened. We'll see how this goes.
You today in everybody's camera.
We're
going to be talking about everything you do, like sending nudes to teenage boys. We're going to be talking about you cheating. We're going to be talking about your racial slurs on your live stream. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about all of your shit. We're going to talk about literally everything. You want to talk
out of my face, bro?
The thing about this is Jeremy gets in this young man's face. He makes some pretty damning accusations. Some might even say slander, defamation. If he's making accusations saying that he's sending those types of photographs to underage people. I hope he has some evidence to back that up. And if not, this guy might want to look at possibly retaining representation and filing suit. But anyway, this is kind of an example of how this is not the person that you're seeing here now, this very agitated, confrontational, in your face, just unhinged, really, behavior, is not the character, is not the persona that he puts forth on his YouTube channel, right? On his YouTube channel, it's very demure. It's very put together. It's hang on here a second. What is it? Hang on here. I gotta find the button. Yeah, here it is.
See how I come to work? Very demure. I do my makeup. I lay my wig. I do a little braid. I flat iron my hair. I do chi-chis out. I do viral vanilla.
Yes.
Very demure. Very mindful. Let's not forget to be demure divas.
Exactly. We had to be demure divas. Exactly. So anyway, he's not demure. He's not mindful. In this video, he's kind of off the rails, right? And anyway, but that's, you go to his YouTube, you watch any of his videos on his channel, he comes across very, very calm, very, collected. He portrays himself as it's just a down-to-earth, nice guy. But when you see him in this video, and like I said, there's 24 minutes of this, but we're not going to watch all of it. I'll just go on to say, I did watch the full video. In the full length of the full 24 minutes of this video, he just constantly harasses this guy. Now, listen, I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to be just totally transparent here. I don't know what got, what Storage Legends, if he said anything to Jeremy to get him riled up. I don't know. It's possible. Again, like I said, the only players that I really know in this whole deal is Jeremy, Super Dave, and unfortunately Slug. But I just, I was like, when I saw this, I was like, man, because I had seen some people talk about how Jeremy was like very aggressive and not exactly, what he was putting forth on his YouTube channel. And for this to actually get, for me to see this and this type of behavior here, I was like, man, there's some truth evidently to what was being said. And it wasn't just, bravado. It wasn't just, allegations and stuff. He just turned on him. Well, Christy, he very well could have. Again, like I said, I don't know, but I will just say that I would have been a little bit taken aback in this situation. If somebody got at my face and started just really throwing those type of act and was hostile, I don't know, unless if I'd been recording, I think I'd probably been on the phone to law enforcement to try to come get this person out of my face. I'd have been a little bit worried, not that, couldn't, I guess, somewhat, I don't know. I'm not really a fighter, never have been as far as that type of thing, but I could somewhat, I guess, defend myself, but I don't know. It just seemed a bit crazy. And then on the heels of that, I'd seen some streams and stuff with Super Dave, and he's had different people on his channel, and I've tried to do my best to kind of not main focus on this or like watch every stream that's out there. I know there's a lot of different people now that's picked this up and is really starting to cover it. But I know that this video came, well, okay. First of all, was I seen a tweet put out by Super Dave, where it look, and I don't know where. Listen, Dave, we got to talk about you recording on your phone on a television and then tweeting that out, dude. We've got to work on how you do that a little bit there, because I don't know exactly where you were or where. But if you can record it with your cell phone, then chances are you probably could pull it up on YouTube and record it, and then on your phone and make it a lot better quality recording. But anyway, I'm just kind of being a little bit cheeky there. But anyway, I seen this clip here where this is you can see here that this is the town hall there for Otter Creek Township there in Florida, where Jeremy resides. And anyway, he has served some papers for a lawsuit. There is a person that is going after or is alleging that Jeremy has broken a law that is in Florida. It's under their cyber harassment law, where Jeremy has been using her picture and her I don't even think she's not a public entity as far as she doesn't make content. I don't even know if she has like a social media page, be it even on like Facebook or Twitter or any of that type of stuff. But anyway, Jeremy has gotten her photograph or picture, whatever, and has used it, from my understanding anyway, the way it was, if I understood correctly what the lawyer was saying in the stream that I listened to, he's illegally used this photograph because under Florida statute, under their cyber harassment, you can't take and use that without permission. Now, where the thing of it is, like if she was out in public, like if she was in attendance of one of these meetings, right? These are public meetings, or if she's out walking on the sidewalk or something of that nature, she can be filmed, right? You have, when you're out in a public venue, like at a park, or like I say, walking on the sidewalk in a city, or at a public gathering such as like this here, which was like, you have no guarantee of what's called privacy, right? You can be filmed or recorded or whatever, and you really have no recourse. Now, I don't know where he got this woman's photograph, but she's claiming the claims that I heard was that it's not a public photograph. Well, if it's not a public photograph, I'm not for sure exactly how Jeremy would have gotten the photograph. I'm not clear on all that. But anyway, she and her lawyer believe that they have a case, and they have filed a lawsuit. Now I actually have that that lawsuit. I'll pull it up here in a minute. We'll take a look at it. But anyway, this is just a little clip here of I guess this was before the council meeting started. Like I said, we got to work on your editing there, buddy. We got to work on your editing. It's you're on YouTube, brother. Just record it on your phone and edit that. All right. So the whole thing here is that was kind of, I guess, comical to people that's really been following this case a little bit more than anything else, is how he wouldn't actually take the summons, right? Which is what he was being served. He had I don't know if this is like a off-duty deputy or a court-appointed. I don't know exactly what this guy here's role is, but anyway, he was serving Jeremy these papers for this lawsuit where he's being sued because they say he's violated. And I forgot to get hang on a second. I forgot to get let me pull up the thing here. Here we go. Yeah. So anyway, this here, we'll pull this up here. So this here is the lawsuit, and I think I can probably zoom in a little bit here. So the person who is suing him is a Michelle Preston, and she's suing Jeremy Hales, Martha George, Larry Foreman, and Tarrant Greaves. These are the defendants that she's noticed. And basically it's under the Florida statute 540.08, which states follows plaintiff Michelle Preston is resident of Levy County, Florida. Defendant Jeremy Hales is resident of the state of Ohio. Defendant Martha George Risk is a resident of the state of Florida. Defendant Larry Foreman is a resident of the state of Kentucky. Lord, we got people in Kentucky, Ohio, Florida. Anyway, since the beginning of 2023, defendants Hales and Rizek fabricated reality drama for the content of the YouTube channel, What the Hells, centering on plaintiff Mrs. Preston and her ex-husband, who she resides, John Cook. The theme of What the Hells reality drama was Bad Neighbors, and it was originally based on the false premise that Mrs. Preston and Mr. Cook stalked us to Otter Creek by purchasing property located across the road from where the Hales and Rizek owned property in Otter Creek, Florida. Hales and Rizek have stolen Mrs. Preston and Mr. Cook's lies for content for their YouTube channel, What the Hell, subjecting them to harassment, bullying, defamation, invasion of privacy, thousands of menacing and vocal comments by the What the Hell's fans. To promote the videos in What the Hell's YouTube Bad Neighbors storyline, Hales and Rizek have published and displayed Mrs. Preston's image in the channel's video thumbnails for approximately 125 public videos as of the date of filing this complaint, all without her consent. So here's the problem. Like I said, if she was attending these hearings, which are public, the council meetings and stuff, right, then she's not entitled to any privacy. And I don't know if that's where like I say, I don't know if she was attending those video or those hearings or not, or those meetings or not. If she was, and that's where he got the photos, I don't know if Miss Preston is going to have a leg to stand on. But again, I'm not a lawyer. I didn't attend law school. I didn't even sleep last night in a, what was that hotel chain that had the commercials? Like if, I'm not a lawyer, but I slept in a whatever last night. I didn't even do that, right? So I don't even have that excuse here. They're using this statute in Florida law, saying that which falls under their cyberbullying and harassment. On one side, I hope she's successful, because I do know that he has covered her quite a bit, her and her ex-husband. I don't know if they're good neighbors or if they're bad neighbors. I have no idea. I don't live next to the woman. What I will say is some of the stuff that I've seen from Jeremy, I don't think I'd want to be neighbors with him. He doesn't look like a very nice neighbor, the way he's treated some people. But anyway, I think that pretty much gets us up to date with all that stuff that's going on. However, this morning, I woke up and was doing my stuff, my social media feeds and YouTube videos and things like that. And I came across a video from a YouTuber by the name of MLS God of Law. I don't know who this guy is. He's a 3,000, a little over 3,000 sub YouTuber. And he had on there, he has a video that this is a re-uploaded video from a young man by the name of Josh, I believe it is Josh Hales. Or is it, yeah, it's Jason? No, it's Jason. I think it's Jason. Hang on here. Let me double check. Jason. I'm sorry, it is Jason, not Josh. got that wrong. It's Jason. He is the son, supposedly, apparently he is the son of Jeremy Hales. This is from a previous marriage. Is my understanding that I guess Jeremy and his Jeremy and Jason's mother, I believe, are divorced, from my understanding. I started watching some of this video, but it's extremely worrisome to me. And I'm going to tell you why it's worrisome to me. As a father myself, I have two sons, and I've talked about my sons extensively on this channel at times. Sometimes fathers and sons have difficulties, and for a father, it's a rough thing to go through. And I've seen people talking about this, and I've seen people talking about the video. Like I say, Jason took the first one down, but before he took it down, people downloaded it, of course, and they re-uploaded it. And he has now put out a second video. In the first video, I didn't even watch the second video. I hadn't even started watching it yet. In the first one, he shows his driver's license. He shows some family photos covering out his mom and siblings' faces to protect their identities. But it had him as a smaller child. With you clearly see was Jeremy. I know that Slug in particular did cover this. He, from my understanding, he has established some sort of a relationship with the young man. He sent Slug some emails. I did watch part of Slug's stream, considering, and I would, well, I'm all for people having a voice, and I'm all for this young man, putting his story as what out there and so forth. I would urge a little bit of caution. Because this is a father and son relationship that we're talking about here. And even if Jeremy is the worst possible human being, I don't think he is. I don't think Jeremy is like the worst possible human being on the planet Earth, but we'll say for argument's sake, we'll say that he is. This is still his son. And I would hope that somewhere that Jeremy loves his son, and my hope is that they can, to whatever extent is possible, try to mend that relationship, because it's important for a son to have a good relationship. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's even possible in this case, if that can be a thing. I just don't even know, right? So he chose Slug because he was live. Okay. I know it's something to do about money. I didn't get into the particulars of it. I know that the young man believes that Jeremy owes him some money. And I can't even tell you what for. I don't know if it's like past child support. I don't know. Because again, like I said, I started watching the video, but it got too dark. And I don't know, it just hit too close to me. It just got too, and so like I said, I don't even want to show any of the foot. I just don't. I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. I think that, I would just encourage, from one father to another, I would encourage Jeremy, to do whatever he has to do to try to make amends with his son. You know, it's one thing to make YouTube videos and exaggerate and be hyperbolic and all the things that we sometimes do when we're making content. That's one thing. That's, you know, there's been times when I've been over dramatic and hyperbolic about things. I mean, I'm guilty of it. So I'm not even going to, throw rocks at that glass house, because it could come right back at me. But I will say that, like I said, I really do hope that this father and son relationship can be mended. Maybe it can't be. Maybe, there may be so much damage there that, it just can't be, because from what I saw in the email correspondence that was conveyed on stream, that it just seemed like the son wanted what was owed him, and he was not interested at all whatsoever with having any type of continued communications with Jeremy. So, and that's, I'm sad to see that, or sad to hear that, but just from a stance of, as like I say, as a father, but maybe sometimes that's just the way it has to be. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I to me, this started off as just like another one of these sprees where Jeremy's, out here filing copyright takedowns against people that were critiquing and criticizing him, and some of the craziness that evolves in and around Jeremy's life and his YouTube channel and what have you. And now, to me, it's taken a lot more personal tone or twist, and I promised to cover and go over this 100%. Try to do my best to keep my promises and keep my word if all possible. But with this new twist that's come into it with his son, I'm going to bow out. 100%, I'm going to bow out. This has gotten to me. I think it's just kind of went overboard. So anyway, but I would encourage you, if you are wanting to continue to follow Jeremy and his escapades and that whole deal, definitely check out Super Dave and his YouTube channel. He does, he puts on a pretty good show over there, and pretty informative. He's entertaining. And I know when I was listening to his stream this morning, he was kind of a little bit down because of the strike. And I know, or I suspect that in his mind, he's probably saying, oh, here we go again. My channel is going to just be, demolished again because of this. And what I would say to you, Dave, is don't let this get down. Don't let this get you down, brother. Quit looking at the numbers on the back end for a little while. Quit looking at the analytics. Make content that you want to talk about and cover, that is entertaining to you and that you feel like will be entertaining to your audience. Continue doing that. Continue covering the stories that pique your interest, and that you think will pique the interest of your viewers. Don't worry about that stuff, man. Just don't look at those back end numbers. Because if you fixate on the numbers rather than just making the best possible content, the best entertaining content that you can, it can be overwhelming. So my advice to you is just don't look at those numbers, man. If there's something that comes across your feed or something that, someone brings, says, hey, Dave, I'd like to, and your opinion on this or your thoughts on this, and you look into it, whatever, and 100%, man, it interests you, and you're like, yeah, this is good. That's, then do it. 100% do it. Your passion and your charisma and your entertainment will come through, and it will take care of itself. Okay. That would be my encouragement to you. Just keep doing you, brother. Just keep doing you. Do you, and don't worry about all the rest of that stuff, man. Just don't worry about all the rest of that stuff. You've got. It's not like it was before. Okay, I want you to keep this in mind, brother. It's not like it was before. You have a lot larger viewer base now. You have real good supporters over there, right? If you do a show, if you stream, they're going to be there, and they're going to encourage you, and they're in your corner, brother. So don't let this get you down too bad, right? And like I said, the best thing that probably ever possibly could happen, honestly, in this situation, and I hate saying this because I really don't like the guy, is Slug is involved now. And he's like a dog with a bone, right? And so the more that Jeremy does, the more it's going to push his buttons, and Slug's he just can't. He cannot not engage. So, there are some silver light. 0-10 too much Slug. Hey, Max, listen, I'm with you. Anytime we have to, and listen, I know I told people I wasn't talking about this cat no more, right? I don't, but in this situation, I can't talk about this story and not. And the thing of it is it's like, let these two Krakens go at each other. I think and we sit back and just watch. We eat our popcorn, and we can just watch and laugh. And that's what I would encourage everyone to do. So, anyway. So, that's pretty much where I'm at. If, since we're doing an afternoon one, instead of a morning, if there's anybody, would like to call in and we can talk for a little bit, we can. I'm here. So just, you can hop in the waiting to call. I'll pull you in. We can chit chat a little bit. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to try to answer them. If you don't have the Discord, you're not a member of the Discord, you should be able to hit an exclamation mark and just type in the word Discord, and it should put a link in there for you. If the bot's doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it'll give you the link to the Discord, and you can join. And once you verify yourself, there's a little thing there you have to. It's nothing serious, and you can just hop in and we can chew the fat a little bit. We can laugh. We don't even have to talk about this. We don't have to talk about Hales or any of that. If there's something else that's going on out there that you would like to, for whatever reason, you want to hear my 2 cents about it, hey, it's free. It's free. My 2 cents are free. So anyway, come on in. We'll talk about it for a second. Oh, it's over Sleeper. What's going on, Gigi?
It was one time. This is entirely unreasonable. I was usually on time. I would like to point out that all of the other cam members, including you, were more late than me. Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm. Tell me something.
All it takes is once. And when it takes once, that's all it is. Sorry. Sorry.
I really feel like that is unreasonable.
It may be unreasonable, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying.
You're just accepting that you're unreasonable?
Sure.
Kind of rude. That's kind of rude.
Whatever.
Anyways, so I have.
Well, hang on. Verse says, "Quiet, Gigi. You're sleeping. Don't wake yourself up."
You know, Verse very much. I only see him around occasionally. He's pretty funny. You know, you gotta hand it to him. Or that I actually don't know what gender they are. So I'm just gonna make assumptions now.
I'm thinking I'm thinking Verse is a guy. So
you don't know.
I don't know, but Seth says you're capping.
When am I not? According to Seth, I feel like that's what happens.
I don't know why you two are beefing right now, but I'm going to stay right now. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Firstly, I'm never beefing with Seth. Let's be really clear. Okay, if there was a battle and somebody is going against Seth, I am on Seth's side on this one.
So
but
you're
on
intimidated
this side of
her. You're intimidated and afraid of her. Is that what I'm hearing?
If that's how you want to take that, or you should be taking that as she's my little baby bean.
She's your baby bean. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I have many baby beans. Reese is also a baby bean. Who else is a baby bean? I took on Skelly because Keha came after her. She came after him so hard in her chat last night. We all saw it. She was vicious.
Uh-huh.
You know how Keha can be when she's going after people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
What? Wait, listening to what?
To your story.
That's not my story. I have two things for you. I have two things for you. I have an IG reel to share with you, and I have an autistic win story. Which would you prefer?
You know what? Whichever. You dealer's choice.
Okay, then I'm going with the IG story. There you go. I sent it to you.
Hang on here. Pull this up here. Pull this up over here.
Should Peepaw and Reese do a show together? Mm-hmm. Ooh, what's it about though? What are you guys doing? Also, first of all, Reese, I called dibs. Okay, I've been trying to do a show with this man for weeks and months.
Excuse me. We are doing what? What are you talking about?
No. I wanted to subject you to reality TV shows, and I have been denied this right. So,
well, if it's not my favorite British creator.
Oh, okay, it's Reese. I thought it was Seth.
She's not British.
She's not. That's true.
She's Danish.
That's what when you said British. I understood. Is it our favorite Brit? Commentary's favorite Brit? Is that who it is?
No. Fucking hope that's what y'all call me behind the scenes. Damn. It's my dick more.
We do call you that behind the scenes, actually.
I just call you friend. I just call you friend. So
no. He's our favorite. He's our favorite British person. And Bad Dog's not here right now, but it should be known that he is Welsh, and never let him convince you otherwise. He's very Welsh.
Very extremely Welsh.
Mm-hmm. Super duper Welsh.
So, what kind of content? Well, Reese and I have done some preliminary discussions.
Unbelievable. The Gigi discrimination around here is wild.
It's not always about you, darling.
You had your chance.
Excuse you. Yes, it is. It is always about me. Thank you.
Okay. Well, anyway.
For all I know, you're all figments of my own imagination. This whole universe, I'm in a coma right now, and I've made all of you up. That's right. That's my thinking.
So
get so stream time.
So Reese and I have discussed, and we've got an idea, and we just got to block out the window of time to do it. And then when we get it done and get it edited, we're going to submit it to Still Connected. And if they like it, they'll put it up. If not, then either Reese can put it up on his channel, or I'll put it up on mine, whichever. It really doesn't matter to me. But we're gonna do it. But I'm not going to tell you what we're going to be doing because I want it to be a surprise. But Anyway, I'm really looking forward to working
So
with
so let me
this.
get this straight. Not only are you both doing a show together,
Mhm.
you're both doing a show without me when I've
Yes.
been wanting a show with each of you individually.
Hey.
So what this is this is about me. Do you guys see? Do you guys see how I tried to gaslight me just now when it was
Oh,
so
God.
clear?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you no whenever you came to me with an idea?
That's not the
or a
point,
topic?
Peepaw. We're not this part is not about me. This is about my discrimination against me. Okay. Hey, Fairy Floss.
It's all about you, Gigi. God damn it.
Mm. So anyway, you want me to watch this IG thing? What is this?
Yes. Okay. So a few days ago, I came to Peepaw and said, "Hey, Peepaw, I have a certain list of things to show you, but the whole point of this list is to see if I can make you uncomfortable." So
I
this
don't
is
think
one
so.
from that list. Well, you don't know what I have. You don't know what I have. You don't know what I found. All right. Well, anyways, here's one of them,
Okay.
and just so everyone gets a feel for the vibe of this thing I'm doing.
Oh, look. It's my favorite troll. How you doing, JFA? I'm glad you remembered my channel. Glad to see you back there, bud. So, all right. So let's see what this guy has to say here.
I feel like the world is finally back.
No. Yeah.
It's always a negative person. It'll never be the same.
Okay, pause.
You said it's not.
Okay. So what I think is fun about this is
He said 2 words.
I don't-
How is this?
I
I
know.
don't understand.
I know. Listen. You know,
Okay.
I've thought about being a stand-up comedian, but as we know, I can't actually always read the room. So and this right here is a representation of the kind of thing that would happen to me just literally all the time. Just literally all the time. And so here we go. Okay, play the video.
Okay.
Back, what's missing? Everything? Like what? Come on, that's too, you gotta give me specific. What is something that you had before COVID, you don't have it right now? And you're like, yo, come on.
Pause. So, yeah, what is something you had before COVID that you don't have now? Is there anything?
No.
Other than apparently 24-hour Walmarts, which is somebody in the comments of this video pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, that's true. I used to go to Walmart at 3 a.m. all the time, and now I can't. I'm very sad about it.
I don't.
Anyways.
Okay. Nothing. I'll be honest with you, right?
Mhm.
There's been no change in my life.
Well, I don't think that's true,
Pre or
Peepaw, for the
post?
exact reason he's about to say.
What about you, Reese? Is there anything different in your life now than it was prior to the pandemic?
Gays are a lot more aware of diseases. That's it. And
Oh, that's
that
good
impacts my
then.
life
That's
in many
positive.
ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what this guy says.
Wait.
Dang.
I'm sorry. My fault. I'm sorry for your loss. My fault. You know what? We can talk about other shit. It's cool. I forgot that was the big part of the whole. That was the main issue. You know what? See, that's why we ask questions, so we can learn not to. Again, like, it's not funny. Stop laughing.
So the guy recovers pretty well, I think. I mean, you know, all
He
things considered.
does.
Yeah.
He does.
Professional.
But also, this would be me all the time. It happens now. So
What, hang on. You laughing at people losing their family? What?
no, completely forgetting the point of something to the point of laughability. This man just forgot that the thing about COVID was that people were dying from it.
You know,
I
there's
forgot
one.
that as well.
I'll say this, and I saw kind of some things in chat a little bit. You know, there is one thing that I think is different post-pandemic.
Yeah. What's that?
There's nobody working, right? Nobody wants to work. It's like it takes forever.
You
to
can't
get-
blame that on the
Oh,
pandemic.
I
I was lazy
can.
before.
No, but okay, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, post-pandemic, like if you go to a restaurant and stuff, long wait times, stuff like that never happened before. Only parts of a restaurant they'll have like they'll only have one or two dining rooms open and stuff because they don't have employees there for wait staff, or they don't have enough kitchen staff to prepare. There's a lot of, I'm saying is a lot of people. I don't know so much if I'm not going to say it's laziness, but I think there's something that like changed in their mindsets about, working and stuff. Maybe they didn't want to be out around people, around the socialization aspect of employment, working and stuff. Maybe some things like that. I'm not for sure, but there are some things there that I feel that, yeah, it kind of changed it a little bit there. But what do I know? So. What is this? Oh, what is this here? Someone. Okay.
What are you sending?
I'm
what
not
are you
sending.
working
I've got a thing.
Oh God, it's
I
a
had
TikTok.
a thing ready to send as well.
Who's this from? This from Reese?
No, this is not from Reese. This is not from Reese.
Send you something.
Who's it from?
Lord. It's from Mags. Let's see, what does she send me?
That's much more dangerous then.
I guarantee you.
Ooh.
What is this? This is.
Oh.
The hell? It's an octopus. What? Did that just fall down out of the ceiling?
やったありがとうございますじゃあ
Bro.
安定のキレキレ様
What?
Maggot, what the fuck?
What are you? What?
What have you
Reese,
said?
you sound
What the
really
fuck
soft to
is
me for
this?
some reason.
I sound soft.
Hang on. They just washed the octopus in soap.
さすがキレキレ
Yeah, they eat a bunch of stuff raw. This man is, well, he said arigato gozaimasu, so he's definitely at least in Japan. I don't know if he is Japanese.
It was crunchy. What the
You know what?
What
Enough. That's too much like some of that crap that freaking sends me all the damn time.
Okay, but you
What
know
the
what? Those
fuck?
suction cups are actually like very dangerous if the octopus decides like not to let go. And they're smart. They're super smart. Have you seen them like crawl out of tanks and figure out puzzles? They're aliens, and you
Yeah.
will never convince me otherwise.
What
They're
is
very,
this
very
here?
intelligent.
All of the cephalopods, really.
White people also love
It's
You
Bob.
showed us. You
What?
showed us some stand-up comedy, so this is some gay stand-up comedy, some drag stand-up comedy.
Mm.
Let it play. No, I'm not letting it play, maggot. I don't like that kind of. No. Yes, exactly. I blocked you. 100%. Very dangerous. Exactly, JFA.
You
Very
cannot
dangerous.
stop white people from wearing a nice. Look at this black man in the front row.
Hold it. You know who that looked like? Who does that look like to you, Reese?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't
What does it look
know.
like?
All right, fine. Gigi, who does that look like? Who does that remind you of?
Oh, it reminds me of Leon.
No.
Just somebody I haven't thought. Well,
No.
who else then?
Hang on a second here.
First of all, I mean, not for nothing, but this community tends to lean in a certain direction, complexion-wise. So there's like two options that I know of in this community. So I don't know who you could be referring to.
Hang on here. I'm pulling up the image now. I gotta get it here. And here we go. And boom.
That's
For
rude.
fuck's sake, people.
That's rude, people. How could
How's
you?
that
God
rude?
damn it.
That's the Eddie
You know
Murphy as
why?
the clumps?
You know why?
The absent-minded
Because
professor? No, that's not rude. Tell
have
me.
a muffin top, and I swear to God, if I was at some club and somebody took a video of me and then somebody was showing it on their stream and they were like, well, this person looks like Nutty, I'd never leave my house again. Do you understand?
That's a personal problem.
I don't think it is a personal problem. I think this is the opposite of a personal problem.
Oh, thanks for the
Spicy
sub,
tonight, man.
Keith. Let's let this listen
It's in
to
the afternoon. I have energy now is what's going on here.
Let's listen to the rest of this here, because she's picking on Eddie Murphy here.
You f***ing it up for everybody. As they say, it's not unusual. All right.
Be loved by anyone.
Oh my God, she called him
No.
Carlson. She said her
I see
saying
it.
Carlson from Fresh Prince.
That makes more sense. Look at the sweater. Look at the bow tie. That's absolutely Carlton.
Well,
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right, I'll give you that.
What's your name? Please have a black name. Please don't be Craig, Steve, Carl.
Well,
Thank you.
that's pretty good. So one good thing about not having a common name is that no one's ever caught me like this, because I've seen so many Steve's, Chris's, Dan's, and Alex's get called out in this exact manner.
Whoa. Seth, what do you mean boomer humor? Hello, have you looked at me? I'm the definition
You're not a
of
boomer.
boomer.
You're Gen X.
Yeah, well.
You are the best. I could look at you and be like, you could be a Steve or a Craig. Do you have Craigs in America?
Yeah,
We
sure.
do, but not that many.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's not a common name, but yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what I just learned about
What's that?
ages? There are two people that are used for the curve of figuring out what generation you're in, and the first one is called the Janine Garofalo curve.
Oh.
I don't even know if most of the chat knows who that is.
I don't even know what that is.
She's an actress. She was in a bunch of stuff in the 90s. She played like the nerdy undesirable, but then she was desirable because she's whatever. Anyways, Janine Garofalo's birth year is 1967. So if you're old, 1964. So if you're older than her, born before that, you're a boomer, and if you're after her, then you're Gen X. And then the new one is the Lord curve, like Lord. And she was born in 96. So if you were born before 96, you're a millennial. And if you were born after 96, then you're Gen Z.
I really feel like you're just making this shit up.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm not
I ain't
looking
no
up. I just
fucking Gen
first
Z.
of all,
Get fucked.
I don't even like Lord. I'm so sorry, but that she's the one that did that. And I'll Never Be Royal. Oh my God, the year that song came out, you couldn't walk into a store, a bodega, a freaking library, and they were playing this freaking song. I hated it. It was awful. So if I was going to choose somebody, it wouldn't be Lord. I did not make this up. Name a movie they're in. They're in not Kick-Ass, but the one that was like that came before, Mystery Men. That's the one that she's in that I like. Okay, but she also did Stoned Nail Salon. So who is the real loser? Gigi. Still her. Also, she does a lot of cultural appropriation, and I don't really care for her for that reason either. But I won't get into that here. Anyways.
Well, Seth says she also did Stoned at the Nail Salon. So who's the real loser, Gigi?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was responding to. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Is there any more to this? Is there any more to this, Reese, or was that pretty much it?
Get off the cross. We need the wood. Fuck off first.
10 seconds to it.
Okay.
My whole job here is to be SJW. So.
Some bull. Your name is Daquan to the end of this taping. I watched the white guy next to your name was like Terrell. That's gonna be the up shit, girl.
I would have died if he actually was called Terrell.
Okay, hang on. Seth sent me something. You know, no, Seth, no. I'm not. I know that face. I'm not. No, ma'am, no.
What did she send you? I want to know what she sent you.
The dude that cooks his shit on his mattress and the mattress sauce. No, you're not getting the mattress sauce. You can just no, Seth.
I don't even want to.
That's nasty.
Seth.
Okay, can I also say cultural appropriation is fake, Seth? I agree with you generally speaking, but occasionally people do it so hard. It's really hard to ignore, and this woman is one of them. If you want to fight about it, we can fight about it, but that's what it is. Now play mattress sauce. I need to know what this is.
What would I do it first? No, Seth, I wouldn't do it for a Scooby snack. No.
But you might do it for $50.
But I haven't seen it either. Why are you denying me mattress sauce?
Fine, whatever.
Hey.
God, you sick fucks.
What is this? I don't know what this is.
It's nasty is what it is. It's repulsive as hell.
Okay, I've had enough. No,
Oh,
this
no.
Yeah,
is
he's
good.
got his
Nope.
toes out. I want to
You,
kill myself.
you asked for it. You got it.
No, but I didn't
I didn't.
know. I thought he was gonna make like ramen or something that
No.
you could make in your bed easily. No.
Yeah, he's making
Why?
it in his bed. He 100% is making it in his
Did you
bed.
know that if you throw out your mattress when you're supposed to, it contains 30 pounds of dead skin cells? Did you know that? Did you know your mattress is heavier when you get rid of it than when you got it?
GG. Oh, what? I'm uncomfortable. I need an
Is
adult.
that a real speech impediment or a pretend one?
Who?
Gone mad. I don't understand what's happening. GG and AI chatbot. I wish I was an AI chatbot, honestly.
Oh no, I am a British dude. I promise I am a British dude. I'm just having a mental breakdown over what the fuck this is.
Why? Why would you?
You asked for it, Gigi.
Why is
You're
he
getting
using
it.
a fucking
So why-
iron?
he-
Why is he
Why
using a
is he
fucking
using his
iron?
hand?
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
No! No!
Yep.
No!
Yep.
No!
You got it.
He's not gonna eat that though. He's not
Oh.
gonna eat that though.
No, he doesn't eat it. He engorged. He just
He pulled a utensil out of his hair. His hair, which looks like it hasn't been washed in like. Well, I don't want that.
I had to leave for a second because I was gonna actually put a bullet in my brain.
Yeah.
Well then.
There you go. You
Okay.
asked for it.
Well.
There you go.
Okay.
Because you just
Well.
had to see it, Gigi.
I didn't
That's
think it
your
was gonna
fault.
be that bad. I thought you were. I thought it was a different thing. I really did. What do you
No.
have? You don't have this up on the screen right now, do you? Who posted this? That's on your
I
timeline.
don't know what the hell. I don't know. I don't know. What is this? I don't know.
I sent you two other videos, sir. Can you play them in reverse order though? Because now I need a palate cleanser.
Okay, your palate cleansers usually leads to severe
My
mockery.
palate
you know that,
cleanser
right?
I feel like that's not reasonable because people are just haters. That's what it is.
No.
I love my haters though.
Okay. All right, here we go. That's got copyrighted music in it, Gigi. You're not getting that.
That's not copyrighted music. You think that I think it's just part of the show.
That is copyrighted music and it's not part of the show.
I don't think it is copyrighted music. I think you should play it.
I'm not playing it.
But it's not copyrighted music.
But it is.
But it's not.
But it is. So you can play that on your channel with your videos.
Fine, then play the other video. Do it. Play the other one. Since this is how you're gonna be right now.
Oh.
Does anybody actually like the or the are we all just fans of the
don't Reese.
or inquiring minds want to know. I have a question.
Okay. So Peepaw, what'd you think of that one? How do you feel about that?
I feel dumber for watching it.
Do you know what the question is? Do you understand the question?
Sure.
Yeah? Explain it to us, please.
Well, different vibration patterns on your phone, depending on what application.
Yes, exactly. That's correct. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
But if you're a little bit of a, you could say could also be patterns on your vibrator. So pick your choice. There you go.
Well done.
It's kind of one of those things where it could go either way. So.
Is it one of those things that could go either way because people have that many vibration patterns on their phone? Is that a thing?
1,000% that's a thing. And
how many times do you look at your vibration modes on your phone, people? I'm curious.
Yeah,
I only have one vibration pattern that I use.
Mm-hmm.
And that's long and hard.
I regret this choice.
You brought it up.
I know I brought it up. I didn't expect him to know what it was, to be honest. It took me a second.
Excuse me.
What?
You didn't expect me to know what it was?
No. I'm telling you, it took me a second.
What is that? I think that says more about you, darling, than it does me.
Yes, it does. It
Listen,
means I don't use my vibrator very often. Oh no, what a terrible mark against me.
Listen, I'm sure people was of the era before vibrators were even invented. So he's been witnessing the whole progression of their work.
I have been here from the creation to the evolution to where we're at now.
I'm curious, when was the first ever vibrator made?
You know, they used to have hand cranks. I've actually looked into this. Can you believe that? Could you imagine?
Sure.
It was March 1899.
No. But that must have been like the first electric one. That's not real because there's ads in the paper of the ones that are from like the olden.
I was wrong. This was the first time it was advertised. So the first electromagnetic. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. The first thing was invented by a British physician in the late 1870s or early 1880s, apparently.
Mm.
And it looks horrific. It looks like it will chop your fucking cock off. What the fuck?
It would, 100%.
What the fuck?
That's just the risk you took. You know, you pay your whatever and you play the game.
What is that?
Anyway, let's see. What is this here? What are you sending me? What are you sending me, Gigi?
All the things.
Okay. A couple more and then we'll call it done here.
All right.
Let's see what we got here.
I have two more for you.
Again with the music.
I can't make them not have copyrighted music, but this one works on mute, so it's fine. You can just play it on mute. It's fine.
Okay. I don't.
This is what you would do, Gigi.
Well,
first of all, as a woman, I am allowed to ask other women to smile, so I wouldn't get that reaction.
Yeah, whatever. What is this here?
I'm so sick of this shit.
I'm serious. I'm kind of almost like, yeah. I think Verse said you're fired.
Me? No. There wouldn't be a show. There wouldn't be a show without me. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. What is this? Is this?
It's clearly mornings with Fiji.
What? No.
That's stupid.
What?
What is it? Oh,
he's so sad about it. He's so sad. Imagine you're in a stall and you feel wetness.
What is this here?
Well, I mean,
palate cleanser.
Oh god.
Jeez, I have to download it, Seth. Why do you do this? You said.
I would like to point out that I don't make you do this, people.
Yeah, well,
she's only sent one.
She's just lucky. She's my favorite.
No one came to that fucking sausage court, so technically it's still in the air who the favorite is.
Was never any doubt. The deck was rigged before we ever started.
I think your dementia's playing a part in this.
I agree.
Possibly. Reading the menu in an Asian. Seth.
Oh no.
Why do I feel like this is fixing to get me in trouble?
Probably. I would think so.
I really feel like this is going to get me in trouble, knowing Seth and knowing how much of a goblin she is. I really feel like this is bait.
Do it. It'll be funny.
No. I'm just now kind of getting over being canceled last time. It's
okay,
not.
We'll play my next one then.
It's funny. Okay. All right, Seth. I'm going to tell you something right now.
We'll play it on my stream, Seth. We'll play it on my stream.
If this gets me in trouble, Seth, you're so not going to be the favorite no more.
Number 20.
I don't know why you lied to us
frozen
like that.
vegetable bag.
No one believes
19.
you.
Mouse in baked beans. Number 18. Black widow spider. Number 17. razor. Number 16, human tooth.
What? This is.
Oh, I understand. I get the joke. Haha.
I don't get the joke.
There's a lot of weird stuff in Asian food. That's the joke.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see here.
Back to me now.
Well, just yeah. Okay, so about 69% said we should do the show together, Reese. So there you go. That's a positive.
Well, let's
we'll
fucking
take it.
go. Yeah.
That's
let's
it.
Go.
We're gonna go. There we go.
Yeah.
What's
No, the joke is the menu is charitably translated.
Yes, you're right. You're right, Seth.
Yes, we suck.
I suck because more times than not, humor goes over my head. So there's that, right?
Listen, I don't know about people, but me and Gigi definitely suck.
Oh, I do. Oh, geez.
Plead the fifth on this question. I'm a lady, and I would never talk about such a thing.
Gigi, I swear.
When I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay.
But I'm not gay.
It works.
No, I was never gay.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
What?
I have a serious question. Do you find like little reels like that? So do you find that funny? Is that amusing?
Can you play the whole reel and then decide if it's funny or not?
Honey, I don't know if there's anything else I could play that would make this funny. But okay.
Look, I was never gay.
Exactly.
Stop saying exactly. I wasn't gay to start.
I know, exactly.
I mean, I swear to God, if you keep saying exactly.
Whisper.
I wasn't gay.
I know. Exactly.
No, stop. I was never gay to start, so I can't forget that I'm gay because I wasn't ever gay to begin with.
I know.
Say I know one more time.
I know. Hold this for me.
I think that's amazing, and I'm going to be doing this to many people in the future.
That is literally how me and my boyfriend act.
You tell him when I snap my fingers, you're not going to be gay, and you will forget that you ever were gay. Do you do just the opposite?
I think I might.
I think you should film that if you do, because that would make me laugh.
Hang on here. This first says, yeah, Gigi, sign your severance. Yeah, sign our severance, and we need security.
If you guys want to give me the severance, I'll take it. I mean,
we're going to escort Gigi out of the building.
I'm going to sue for emotional damages. You know, listen, don't make me go into the SFTP server and start causing a ruckus. This is my area. Y'all can go back to your demon corners with your degeneracy.
You're a part of the degeneracy.
What is this, Seth, that you're sending me here? Oh, God.
Oh, no.
More Seth stuff. Again, the music.
Seth running across the fucking floor.
Exactly. That's Seth running across the floor.
That's literally Seth.
That is Seth. They literally caught copyright free. You all say copyright free. Y'all say copyright free, but then when in the stream, I get this is a certain song, and no.
Mute that part of the video. It's not that hard. What's the problem?
Okay, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
And maybe this is just me being stupid, but the problem is I like to have the chat replay on the side so I can go, the chat. If I have to go in and edit out a segment of the video, right, because copyrighted claims or content ID claims, things like that, it gets rid of the chat. Did you guys know that? It does.
Even if you mute it.
It does? If you just mute it, it does that?
If you do anything to edit the video whatsoever, if you have to mute a song, if you go in and clip out a section, anything, even if you go in and have to blur a face, if you use the YouTube editor to blur out a face or anything like that, any edits, period, the live chat is gone.
Well, my streams are fucked then.
I wished it wasn't that way. I would hope that YouTube would be able to come up with a way for it not to be that way. But yeah, it destroys the live chat. And
it was like a monetization thing. I wouldn't give a single fuck, but like I like the live streams, man.
Yes.
Live chat, sorry.
Well, the chat. Well, but the thing about the chat is though, and I think this has happened to other people. Then if there's a chatter that's prominent and that chatter is also a creator that then gets canceled, now you have association with it in your video. So I'm not planning on doing live streams, so this doesn't affect me, but it is a thing that comes up.
Yeah. So anyway, all right.
All right.
So I'm going to follow back up with you, Reese, and we're going to get some hard dates and times.
You have to play the one I just sent you, though.
Oh my gosh. You know, my wife is not even this demanding, Gigi. You know that,
Well,
right?
My wife.
I am needier than most people, so.
I mean, that is true. Watch it again.
What?
Watch what he does.
He karate chops her.
With the top comment on that is her last word was, oh.
You know, I somehow I feel like I don't know. What's that?
Listen, we have to laugh at it because otherwise it was for nothing.
I don't. Oh, geez, here we go again. I have to. Seth. You are the wind beneath my wings.
This is unbelievable.
Damn it.
What I go through.
At least
She is the embodiment of the death of comedy. Listen, Verse, I don't know why you give me this level of credit, but I would like to point out that Seth had the least funny video today. So,
which one? Which one do you think was the least funny?
The Asian menu. It was racist and bad. At least if you're going to be racist, be funny.
How about let's just not be racist. I would prefer that personally.
Well, the thing is, we're all racist in a way, to a level, you know.
Listen,
it's human nature.
You can call me the tea slur if it's funny.
Anyway,
is that a slur now? I don't use it, but I did wonder because I hadn't heard it.
It's what a slur.
The T word for trans people.
It always has been.
That can't be true. I've seen. Well, then again, at drag shows, people use it very liberally. I think
it's kind of it's one of those words where if the person who's using it is
claims it, then fine.
Then it's fine. Yeah. And if like me, which is like if you look up like old white straight guy in the dictionary, probably has my picture there. I can't say things like that, right? Even jokingly, I can't because you just can't, right? So, all right,
I'm one of those like context.
Yeah, let me see what's okay, Seth.
Hey, that's a nice bike, homie. Yeah. Hey, what's that? It's a nice bike. You want to get out the bike for me, homie? Oh shit.
Whoa, Seth. I can't. No, I can't.
Again, I would like to point out that Seth now has also the second funniest, not funniest video.
Just play. I can't. It's fine.
It's fine. He gets a.
It's say no. I'm serious. Listen. Okay. Let me explain something. I showed a video once, where a boy was being bullied by a girl, high school students, punching, beating on him until he had all he could take. And he turns around and he cold cocks the girl. And then all these football players and these teachers and stuff come running up and they're saying, you can't do whatever. But they were content with watching this girl bully, hit, harass, everything to this guy, whatever. And I showed that. And I got a community guideline strike because of that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And you can't
literally
appeal.
can't do that.
You can't appeal it. There's no appeal. There's nothing. You just get a strike. And then when that happens, guess what happens? Then you can't upload content. You can't stream. You can't do nothing. And I already did the school thing that they had me do. And here's the deal, too. If you get 3 of them little Peckerwoods, your channel is nuked.
It's rude.
Yeah, it's rude.
Okay. Play this one because now we need
wonder
another
Gigi can't
palette
find
cleanser.
funny videos. You wouldn't play them. Yeah, right. You're absolutely positively right.
This is
Seth.
true.
I
That's the
wouldn't play
reason.
'em. I won't play them. No. So.
He already vetoed the one earlier with the non-copyrighted music. Play the one I just sent you though, because now Seth has ruined things.
I'm done.
No, we have to end on a positive note. Come on.
I've ended on a positive note. I'm positive I'm not playing any more of these stinking
you just thought
stupid
about
videos.
somebody getting punched. This mine is better, and you ended on somebody getting attacked. Who wants to leave with that? Now I'm gonna have bad dreams, people. I'm gonna get bad dreams of being
You want a
attacked for
funny
no
video?
reason. I
You know
mean,
what? I'm
technically,
gonna tell you what.
Burst is already here
No.
attacking me for no
I'm
reason.
gonna tell you something.
I've got one.
I've
got one then. Fuck you guys.
I've got one that I'm gonna play.
Now,
Let's see
people,
here.
my fucking turn, because Gigi and Seth have had many. It's my fucking turn. I want attention.
You want attention? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord, she just flung, I guess she's proper flung her high heel cloppers right out there.
Oh, I know who this is. Is that Peppermint?
No. These are some UK performers.
Oh.
Annabelle Elector, I think. Annabelle Lecter.
Let me find. I've got a thing that I think is good.
Do you have a thing?
I've got.
Because I've sent you things. Oh no.
This is a thing. This here is Boogie.
Why?
Pre and post dentist.
Oh no.
There you go.
I thought you were going to say pre and post transition.
Yeah.
What? This is awesome. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. See, Boogie before and after. Look at that. Miracle.
Wow.
Miracle work.
That is intense.
Wow.
Also, I bet it was really painful.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay, how was that a palate cleanser, sir? How was that the palate cleanser?
You want a palate cleanser? Here's your.
No. This is more sad. Why are you doing this?
No, this
to
is
us?
not sad. This is funny. This is funny.
It fucking better be.
And the joke goes as follows. Guy walks into a bar and is greeted by a very attractive waitress. Hands in the menu and he sees a listing. It says cheese sandwich for $1, $5 hamburger, and a $10 hand job. Guy gets really excited, pulls out his wallet, and says, "Miss, are you the one that gives hand jobs?" Her, being excited, says, "Why, yes, I am." He says, "Well, you better go wash your hands because I'm in a hankering mood for a cheese sandwich." That's a joke. Now, I remember posting that joke on Facebook, and there was a lot of people that got mad at that joke, genuinely mad. Like, they were offended.
Why?
I wish I could tell you because it's been so long. I don't remember. All I remember is that amongst the people that were upset with that joke, one of my old teachers responded. And I didn't apologize. I didn't apologize for the joke. And he responded and said, "Donovan, you need to accept that this was a tasteless joke and that you need to
God, I miss
apologize
this man.
to everyone here that this joke is offending." Now, I was well out of high school when this happened, so him coming in and telling me what to do really fucking pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was very angry, and I didn't say anything. And it's been festering inside me for so long. But I remembered very recently the old adage of, if you wait long enough, justice will be served. And Mom, I am happy to inform you right now, when looking him up on Facebook, he has cancer.
Donovan!
What? What?
That's horrible.
For him, yes, I totally agree.
Yes.
Maybe he should apologize.
Maybe he should apologize. Exactly. That's hilarious. That's comedy. That's a palate cleanser. Why? Because only Donovan had those type of just timing in telling a story. God, he was so fucking funny. I missed the man.
Well, I was gonna say, well, he should tell us that he's upset because, you know, holding that kind of stuff in will kill you. And then I didn't because I felt bad about it, but now I feel like it's warranted.
Warranted what? What do you mean?
I said if he keeps all that bitterness in, he'll die because it'll kill you.
Yeah, sure.
And he is in fact dead now.
Donovan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he choked on some pizza. Did you see how Ricky Berwick commemorated the?
Is that a real thing? I
Yes.
wouldn't. Is that a real thing?
Yes.
That is so based.
Did you
Well,
see how?
you got to go.
Exactly. Did you see how Ricky Berwick commemorated the anniversary of Donovan's passing?
Joe.
Oh, now that makes sense to me. I didn't get it.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So,
well then,
my friends, do you have anything?
You really wanted to end on a downer. This is unbelievable.
How is this a downer? That was hilarious. We got to.
Reese, are you streaming today? Because I need something. This was bad for me. I don't care for this at all.
I thought this was great.
Listen,
talking
fired up. We'll go on right now. I'll just complain about Peepaw. Listen, I don't even need to prepare for that stream.
Do you not have a YouTube channel that you could go and?
I'm not doing live
You
streams
do,
on my own
TJ.
YouTube channel. I do. I'm working on a video. Okay, but I've realized streams don't work for me. I'm a little bit too brain to mouth. I think we've all noticed I'm a little bit too brain to mouth, and I'm going to stop that.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, but what you for a living are a performer. Also, you're funny, and I am just dense.
I made an accusation that Ronnie Radke puts Crayola fucking crayons down his piss hole. Like, I'm ready for him to tweet at me or something already.
Well, you're just
I
getting
just,
into
I
fights
just
then.
word shit. Yeah, well, I mean, come on. He looks like the guy to put crayons down his fucking piss hole. Come on.
I don't know
there
who
you
that is.
go. Well, whoever it is, they're evidently putting crayons down their.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's a shame Ricky Berwick was in the hospital.
Oh my gosh! JFA's reporting Ricky's in the hospital because he fell off his chair.
Damn.
Probably was too much Reese's cups. He probably was in a sugar rush and he just vibrated right off the chair. So
nothing to do.
I'm
with
surprised JFA could even hear you with all the mic problems you're having right now.
Yeah, well, Anyway, all right. So Reese, do you have anything that you would like to shout out or announce before we get out of here today?
I am doing a drag stream either on Friday or Saturday. Probably going to be going over the Mama Max the Spencer stuff. So that's going to be stupid. So drag stream going over that. So that's going to be chaotic. So either Friday or
When
Saturday.
you say
keep an eye
going
on,
over that, was that? Am I wrong? Was that not fake? Was that not a fake thing that happened?
We don't know. It's
the video.
You
It's
don't know?
coming out tonight.
It's we're not for. What? Hang on. Stop. What? There's a video coming out from who? What?
It's this random small YouTuber, and apparently they are making a video about Spencer. Let me get up the.
Well,
Reddit.
I know if I remember this, there was some information put out. I guess it was on Reddit, correct? About how allegedly Mama Max is withholding monies.
It's something else. It's something else. Check on the thing that I just sent you.
Okay.
It's something else. It's not that. I thought it was that. The withholding money.
Oh, it's something else. Something else.
Oh.
Exclusive interview with a verified source releasing tonight on Hatter and Dad YouTube channel. Subscribe to be notified. The mod team was just told that the video would be delayed until tomorrow in order to verify a new piece of evidence.
Yes. Apparently, this person used to be friends with Spencer. So there has been a few accusations. So we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, if that gets released or not, we'll see.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well,
All right. What about you, Gigi? Is there anything coming up that
we're gonna do a show on Thursday, and I will wake up for this one.
you promise?
This time. No, I don't, because things happen, but I'll try.
All right.
Yep. And I will also be releasing a movie review soonish. My computer's broken right now. That didn't help. So now maybe I need to redo the whole thing, but we'll see what happens.
Seth says I was picking on her. Yes, because she sent horrible, trashy videos that made zero sense. It would only be plausibly humorous to a goblin. So yes, I was picking on Seth and giving her what she deserved. So
how do you have a gang that just like shows up to defend you? I find this.
Seth, let me tell you something. Seth travels in circles.
I know. I see that.
And honestly,
the internet.
I honestly, truthfully, I do not know how she is able to maintain all these connections all the time. It is befuddling to me.
She's very alluring. She's very alluring, and she's not that available. I've read a bunch of things that says when you make yourself too available, people don't want you. And yeah, I think that's what it is.
Excuse me. I'm not allowed to hang with you and Terry anymore. Girl, let me tell you something. You mess with me, I'll boot you from the server. Bye-bye.
Oh. Why is Seth not coming and defending herself, by the way?
Because,
what's that about?
Well, we won't get into that, but anyway. So we'll just say perms may have been taken. So we'll just leave it at that. So
wow, Seth. Now I need to know what Seth did. You can tell me off stream, but I need to know.
Motherfucker loves lying. He loves lying.
Unbelievable.
Oh, fuck.
Unbelievable. Just being lied to left and right.
Yeah.
I knew that dragger carcass in here. You got played. I gotta get out of here. I've got to cook some supper, and then I gotta get into Baldur's Gate 3 because my addiction is.
Why are you all playing Baldur's Gate? I see my friends list on Discord. I see you all playing Baldur's Gate. What the hell? Why are you guys back on Baldur's Gate? Did something new come out?
No, okay. So when the game came out, I started playing it. Tara, my lifelong heterosexual life partner, and I started playing it, and then I can't remember, something happened, and we never finished it. And so we decided to start over from scratch and play through it again because I didn't really remember where we were at. And we just entered, we're probably maybe a quarter of the way through, was it third episode or third act or whatever. And so hopefully we'll get it finished up here in the next day or two. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have laughed and laughed and laughed at some of the crap that has occurred. Part of me is actually sad that I didn't actually just stream all this over on my gaming channel. But last night, and I didn't know this beforehand, but last night I learned that you could actually take off their like nighttime clothing and stuff, like when you're in your camp or whatever. And so my little dude, I'm playing a dwarf bard, and so my little dude is naked running around inside the camp, right? And what's hilarious is like I'll be standing there and he'll be having a conversation with one of the other NPCs or whatever, and this little Willie just sits there and just vibrates and twitches and shit everywhere. And I'm just laughing my ass off. It's hilarious. It's just absolutely hilarious.
So let me get this straight. I scour the net looking for videos to make you laugh, and all I had to do was have a little sprite with a wiggling penis to make you happy. That's what you're telling me right now?
Honestly, that's how to please a man.
Yeah,
Yes, just show
yeah.
a wiggling small
I'm not
little
saying it's not
penis,
funny.
and they'll just laugh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's funny. What do you want me to say? It's
It's
funny.
entertaining, man.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So
listen, I also laugh at boobs flying around, so I don't.
Yes.
It's not a sexism thing.
No, it's
The
it's
jiggle
just-
physics. They make me
jiggle-
laugh.
Exactly, the jiggle.
I do love jiggle
yeah.
physics.
Yeah,
J-
the
jiggle
jiggle.
physics.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
too
also
have
ball
jiggle
physics.
So
Testy
Well-
physics, you know?
Testy.
you know,
testy
Gigi,
physics.
you've got a lot of fans in chat today. I mean, some
Do
real
I?
diehard fans. Yes,
I hope so.
yes. I think you have a fan club. They may actually be starting up a fan club, and I think, if I'm not
I
mistaken,
actually, can I say the last time you came for me on Twitter? Actually, not the last time, because you come for me recently. The time before the last time, look how it's hard to even keep track how many times you've come for me on Twitter.
I've
The
never-
last time you came for
Excuse
me on
you.
Twitter, I had like 3 people in that and beneath it defending me, and I was like, oh, look at that. Look, yeah, go after him. Go after people.
What? I don't remember ever. I don't
it
remember ever
warmed my
going after you.
cockles.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think
Oh.
that's
Okay,
fake
first
names.
of all, you literally renamed the last stream Gigi Overslept. That's not coming
Yes.
for me? How
No,
very dare you?
that's because that's exactly what happened. You overslept. How's that
But
coming for you?
why do you have to tell the world? They should have watched the video to find out that I overslept. Now you're just putting it out there. Now this is part of my reputation. What if people want to do a podcast with me? Well, I'm not going to do a podcast with Gigi. She's fucking, she can't even show up for a stream.
Well, yeah.
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 Excuse y'all, okay? Again,
Hey, if you
I would
don't
to
like
point
the
out that I am the
reputation,
most time-
if you don't like the reputation out there, darling, you're going to have to do something to correct that. And I can't do that for
I
you.
don't,
Oh,
first it was
acknowledge
first it's
you.
you with this, and then it was Trippy telling me that I'm a man hater. Anyone else? Does there's some people here. Anyone else wanna tell me what else I need to fix? Maybe I need to wear my hair different or something. You're gonna tell me to smile next?
Actually, I would love to, but I've been going for like 2 hours and I'm out of time. So, on that note, thank you for calling in, Gigi and Reese. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, make sure to check out. Miss Indulgence on her YouTube channel, or his YouTube channel rather. I'm sorry, and make sure to check that out.
Well, no,
and,
Ms. is a her. Reese.
Yeah, Miz is a her, Reese is a he. Depends on what I'm feeling that day. But I don't give a fuck. I know it's confusing to people. I don't care.
I don't know about confusing to people. It's confusing to me. All I know is
It's worth it though. That clip from Mitch makes it all. I'd rather Reese confuse everybody every time, just so clips like that can be made. It was so good.
All I know is I cherish Reese and I consider him a friend, and so definitely go support anything that he or she, depending on what day of the week and what they're doing, is doing. Just go support them. So that's it. So
thank you.
So there you go. And everybody, please go to Twitter and show Gigi some love and support, because evidently
do that.
She's being hated on there. And even though I think it's all
only
a
by
figment,
you, only
figment
by
of
you,
her
sir.
imagination.
You're literally my biggest hater right now.
Gaslighting. And,
okay, now I'm guessing.
and listen, and by the way, guys, to help her to actually find some funny palette cleansers, please send her some help with that, because I think she probably needs
You
a little bit of
can
help
message me on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you're creepy, I won't respond to you. But otherwise, message me on Twitter.
Anyway,
because there's a few. There's one part in particular, but there's a few of y'all who really need to.
Y'all need
get
Jesus.
the message.
Need some Jesus. Need some Jesus in your lives. So anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys take care. Thanks again to you two for coming in today. Appreciate it. Go through it. Make sure to show some support to Milltown, Super Dave. He's feeling, like I said, he's feeling a little bit down right now because of everything, but go show the guys some support and encourage him. And until next time, guys, remember, what do we do around here? We keep our powder dry, and I will see you in the funny papers.